Hey YouTube, this is KBN989 and today's video is going to be some advice for product buying. So when one turns into a natural, one turns usually also into a product junkie, and you go out there and you want to buy all the products out there because you're looking for that product, for that combination that is actually going to age your hair into looking wonderful. So I just have some tips that I've thought of and just understood from my experience with product buying and what my hair wants and what my hair needs and what I can actually buy. So the first advice that I have for you guys is that don't buy a product just because it's new. Don't buy everything that is coming out. It's wonderful to have YouTube because you can actually see the reviews that other people have on products, and right now YouTube has so many products reviews, like you're not lacking for them right now. So it's an awesome way for you to understand how the product works, even though everybody has different hair, but it does give you an insight on the product. For example, I've heard about Kinky Curly Curling Custard, that it's pretty sticky and that it makes people's hair last longer to dry. So I would take that into consideration if it's something that I want in a product. As well, understand what your hair needs. That's tip number 2. If your hair is very dry, you need products that are going to help your hair. If your hair is very thin, you need products that are not going to weigh down your hair. So you have to you have to understand what your hair wants, what your hair needs, what's important for your hair. Because if you go out there and buy a product that is not going to age your hair, then it's not worth it. I remember there's this product Sally sells, and right now I don't have the name, but it's Noodle Head, I believe, something like that. Well, they have a curling cream, and I tried it, and it was pretty cheap, and it had a rational amount. Well, I bought it and I put it on my hair, and I was like, oh, I just felt like as if it was coating my hair, and I personally don't like that on my hair. I like my hair receiving moisture and not something that's just going to fake the moisture. So even though my hair looked okay, sometimes I had good hair days with that product, I'm not buying that again because I understand what I like on my hair, but also what my hair needs. I just believe that if I constantly use that product, it was just going to dry out my hair. Another advice that I have for you guys is that watch your budget. That's advice number 3. Not all of us have the blessing or ability or I don't know what to go out there and buy all the products available and not be affected on our budget. So you have to also remember that you have certain things, other things to worry about, not only your hair, even though hair is important because it just speaks about our appearance, how we actually look. So my advice to you guys is to go ahead, go buy that product, but understand that also you have a bunch of products laying around in your house, or that somebody else bought it and you might borrow a little bit, or that you don't have to buy one right now because you already bought one a week ago, 3 days ago. So try to constantly see and measure what products you're actually buying. And then finally, to my advice number 4, don't throw out those products that don't work for you. Don't do it at all. Because it might be that the way you use them did not work. And there might be a different method that they might work, or a different combination of products that they might work. I have a bunch of products lying around, so what I try to do is combine them with other products that I believe are the opposite of them, like a light product with a heavy product, and put them together, a little bit of gel maybe to keep the hair together, and then try to get a good hair day. So it's an awesome thing to throw those products away finally, but it's just so much better when the bottles are empty. So really, after you went out there and you put your faith on that product, you put your money on that product, that time on that product, and then you put it on your hair as well and it did not work, it's not worth it to just throw it out. Maybe give it out to someone that likes it or that needs it, but if you can, keep it and just use it for something else. There are products that I believe are too heavy for me, miraculously, and what I do is use them to slick my ponytail or use it on my ends. And when I have purchased products that don't work on me because they're too late, I just combine them, use them as strengtheners as well, as refreshers, just trying to get something more out of that product than just a headache that it did not work. As well, I know that I'm not going to buy that product again, but it's a product that I just crossed out of my list. So just try to see the good side of it. Being natural might be desolating for some of you, it might not be, but it is a step-by-step process. So just understand that you'll get there one way or another. If not, if you feel you won't get there, then there might be other hairstyles for you, but just don't go crazy and try to make that process happen in one day. So this was all for today, YouTube. I just hope this was a blessing and help of you. And I'd love to know about your hair experiences with products. So if anything, please comment. Until then, YouTube. Bye.